when we didn't have no shoes. How we made it downtown.
Remember?
To the welfare office.
We didn't have nothing.
Just me, just you.
But we stuck it out, didn't we? It took a
long time
to get to this big house here, baby. Don't you go away and give it up to no other square. I couldn't understand. Don't let them welcome. I'm on time, you're on time.
Don't let it change your mind. Yeah. It's gonna be hard trying to start our lives all over.
Oh, baby, we don't want to go through that again. No.
You got the kind of love in me.
But I need. And if you ever leave me down in the dumps, stop to take my heart. Ooh, we bury.
I don't think I'm here
to see a brand new day.
I want to hear you do it to me. Say,
don't
let the green grass fool. No,
don't let it
change your mind. Oh, it might be sweeter on the other side. Yeah. Well, I feel down and speak like all mine is where you are.
Okay, welcome to Sunday Morning Classics. As time goes by, so does music with your host Gerard. And today we're focusing on the moments and Ray Goodman and Brown. I learned a lot of stuff doing this one, and you will too. And a few surprises.
Don't let the green grass fool you.
Welcome. Thank you for that like.
Don't you never
let it change your mind.
Think of me, just think of me.
The green grass
when the world turns to shore. You know, I tried to name him a couple days and I met Freddie, who's got a Cadillac.
He drives a Cadillac.
And you know I
always drive a hoopty.
But baby, he can talk sweet nothings and you'll hear one. I got action, and girl, you know I got cash. I said, don't let the green grass fool you, man. Don't let it fool you. Bubbling over inside me when I tell you, baby.
Stop looking at what the Joneses is doing. I sit here all day, just wasting time away, thinking about leaving you. But just having you, baby, the right here just where you been. We built this from scratch, darling. Why you leaving? Oh, the very best one. Yeah. Don't let it change your mind. Okay, welcome. That's Felipe Wayne from the Spinners. My man, I love that voice. You know what? When he passed away, which was I think it might be in the 70s, early 80s, like that. And Spinner, and he was no longer singing with the Spinners. I no longer listen to the Spinners. You know what I'm saying? There's something about, just like Earth, Wind and Fire, there's something about the leads and the one, the lead. Maurice White. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's about hearing the music that they were part of. And the new music, yeah, it's good. I'm sure you do a good job at it or whatever you do, but it ain't nothing like the real thing, baby. Before we get started, I'm going to show you something, because I know last week we talked about, what was the name of that group? Oh, that's what I'm talking about. It was with Blue Magic. And there was something I wanted to show you that I didn't have, but I made sure I was going to show you to you now. You know, it's one thing that I do these videos or something. I'm not just taking content off the internet. I was there. I was one of them. Come on, baby. Okay, you know, okay, let me do it like this. I was one of them. And see, that's myself with Ted Mills, who was the leader of Blue Magic. So yeah, so it's not like I was just just having a flashback of our classic soul, which I'm always grateful that it still has a strong following. And those of you who are following our classic soul music, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate it. And even before then, and just our music in general, because our music has been, so instrumental in a lot of lives, a part of the population, exploded that whole bit. But anyway, I wanted to share that with you, that shot of myself and Ted Mills. Okay, today we're focusing on the moments that morphed into Ray Goodman. I hung out with these guys. Hung out with them, meaning I was on assignment a lot of the time with these guys. I should have got to sit down and kick the Willy Bubble with them, but not really fully knowing who they were. I was at a grave disappointment, not realizing that I was with greatness. I mean, I was with the people who I used to bump and grind in the basement in the dark with, you know what I'm saying? Because I had never followed music like that, But I'm learning so much about them and say, oh, you did that? And I was sitting kicking with this guy. Oh, you did that? I said, wow. Okay, so let's get started with the moments. And the first thing I do is what? Roll that beam footage. That's right, roll that beam footage. So hold on a second. Let me see if I get this set back up again. And okay. Okay. Get out of the way. Okay, we're gonna roll this beam footage here of the moments. Give you a little background. Something that's better than I could do, by all means.
The group started getting scheduled for live gigs in major cities all over. Today's video features one of the most consistent R&B groups of the 70s. This group enjoyed a string of major hits throughout the decade. The centerpiece of today's video is all about the moments, or otherwise known as Ray, Goodman, and Brown.
Now, the reason I did them, because last week when I did Blue Magic, one of my commenters had said, you should do Blue Magic or mention mention the moments. And I said, oh, hell yeah. That's cool because, there's one song in the moments that I'm going to share with you that I've always sung. I always sing the girls and I always sing, and I'm going to hip you to that. So right now, let's go on with the beam footage.
Before we start, let's be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and push that notification bell to be sure you won't miss out on any more uploads. Now, without further ado, let's cue that intro.
Now, I'm not making money or anything like that or whatever. I might get blocked over YouTube because of all the copyright infringements I get. I don't hit monetize, so whatever it does, it does. I know some of you may get to see it, some of you don't, but be that as it may, But what I do give is I give credits. Credits are more important than money. Credits, will last a lifetime. Money comes and goes, but so that's why it's important for me to make sure I include the credits or whoever it is who's doing or producing the video. Because if anything else, let me pay homage to your work.
The story begins in 1965 at Howard University in Washington, D.C. with original members Eric Alvis Sr., Robert Gross, and John Morgan. The Mizell brothers, along with Freddie Perrin and Toby Jackson, created Hog Records at Howard University and signed the trio who went by the name The Moments. The trio debut singles was Baby I Want To and Pray For Me. Following the release of these singles, Mark Green joined the trio. In 1968, the group met singer and songwriter Ed Townsend, who sent them to Sylvia and Joe Robinson. The Robinson formed Stain Records and signed the group. The group had a hit almost immediately after signing with the label. This single was Not on the Outside.
So you think my heart's made up.
The group started getting scheduled for live gigs in major cities all across the United States. In late 1968, Green, Alvis, and Gross left Stain Records, leaving Morgan as the only member. Morgan was then joined by Al Goodman and William Billy Brown, bringing the group's total to 3 members. Goodman was a former member of the Corvettes and the Vipers, while Brown was a former member of the Broadways. In 1969, the trio released singles such as Sunday,
Dark cloud has come.
I Do,
Say you'll be mine.
I'm So Lost,
It's through. Yes, I have so lost.
and Lovely Way She Loves.
In her arms.
These singles was followed by the group's debut album, Not on the Outside, but on the Inside Strong. This album peaked at number 8 on the Billboard Top R&B Albums charts. In 1970, the trio released the single, Love on the Two-Way Street.
Hot damn.
Following this single, Morgan was replaced by Johnny Moore, who was Sylvia's Robinson's brother-in-law. Morgan appears on the group's second album cover, A Moment with the Moments, which peaked at number 36 on the Billboard Top R&B Albums charts. Now, despite appearing on the group's second album cover, Morgan began skipping gigs and rehearsals, leaving Goodman and Brown as a duo until he was replaced by Harry Ray. This lineup became the longest running lineup as the Moments. During this time, Brown needed to recover from vocal overuse, so Ray sang lead until Brown recovered. After Brown recovered, the group released 6 top 40 R&B hits with Brown and Ray sharing lead vocals, while Goodman served as the group's spokesman. These hits was If I Didn't Care, All I Have,
All the memories of happier times.
I Can't Help It,
My eye keeps crying for you. Cry.
That's How It Feels,
Welcome, welcome.
That's so hard to
We're doing the Moments, Ray Goodman and Brown.
and To You With Love. The group's next 5 albums from 1971 to 1974 didn't chart, starting with the 1971 album, On Top.
You know, I know some of you may be offended by my T-shirt. I found out where I played that. Yeah, your T-shirt offends me. Well, don't worry, we got a couple more weeks to go, and I will retire this T-shirt. But more so, I hope that I'll replace it with another one with her taking the oath of office. You're really gonna hate me for that one.
The 1972 album, The Other Side of the Moments. The 1973 album, My Thing. And in 1976, they released 2 albums with Those Sexy Moments and OJ's Meets the Moments. From 1975 to 1978, the group released 3 albums such as Look at Me, which peaked at 132 on the Billboard 200 charts and number 13 on the Billboard Top R&B Albums charts. Moments with You, that peaked at number 40 on the Billboard Top R&B Albums charts, and Sharp. The group released many charted singles during this time, such as Look at Me, Nine Times,
On the wall, I needed some help from you. So I just
We Don't Cry Out Loud,
baby cried the day the circus came to town.
and I Don't Wanna Go.
All I ever dreamed.
By 1978, the group racked up a total of 27 R&B charted hits,
27.
and they decided to leave Stain Records. The group then decided to sign with a larger label, Polydor Records. Now, due to a legal disagreement, they was unable to use the name The Moments.
No.
So as a result, the three decided to rebrand themselves and use their last names, and they started going by Ray, Goodman, and Brown. In 1979, the trio released the song Special Lady.
I'm singing second, man.
And a very exciting girl.
I'll bring that bass out, man.
Hey, man, I'll bring out a little bit.
This was followed by their self-entitled album, which peaked at number 17 on the Billboard 200 charts and number 2 on the Billboard Top R&B Albums charts, selling over 500,000 copies, going certified gold. That next year, the trio released many charted singles with Inside of You, My Prayer,
And here in my heart, you will stay.
and Happy Anniversary.
That almost sounds like one of the Red Fox songs. Here I will stay. Those of you who are down with it know what I'm talking about.
That same year, the trio released a second self-entitled album, which peaked at number 84 on the Billboard 200 charts and number 16 on the Billboard Top R&B Albums charts. In 1981, the group had 2 charted singles with The Shoestrings
We're gonna make sure shoestrings are tied.
and How Can Love Go So Right.
Slowly slipping away. And how can it be?
That same year, the group issued the album Stay. And in 1982, Polydor released the group's final album under the label called Open Up. Ray left the group to pursue a solo career, and he was replaced by Kevin Ray Owens, who was a background
My man,
vocalist for
Kevin
Goodman.
Owens.
The group then signed a contract with Panoramic Records. Meanwhile, Harry Ray rejoined Sylvia and Joe Robinson and signed to their new label, Sugar Hill Records. After releasing one album, he rejoined Goodman and Brown for the group's comeback in 1983 on the EMI Records. With the famous trio reunited, the group got back onto the R&B charts with the single Who's Gonna Make the First Move. The group then released their debut album since reunited with Take It to the Limit, which peaked at number 24 on the Billboard Top R&B Albums charts. In 1987, the group had one charted single with Celebrate Our Love.
We're doing The Moments, Ray, Goodman, and Brown.
In 1988, the group's last charted single was Where Did You Get That Body?
Where did you get that body?
By 1988, the group had signed a new deal with Manhattan Records and released their final album, Moon for Loving, which peaked at number 66 on the Billboard Top R&B Albums charts. By 1991, Brown's nephew, Harold Brown, former member of the Delphonics, became lead vocalist for the group. He stayed with the group until around 1993 before leaving to join the Manhattans before he became the lead vocalist of the Stylistics in 2000.
I want you to see, he was with the Manhattans, the Delphonics, the Stylistics. That's what I was talking about last week when I was talking about these groups interchange members.
Harry Ray suffered a fatal stroke and sadly passed away on October 1st, 1992 at the age of 45. Many vocalists filled this spot, such as Kevin Ray Owens, Greg Willis, and Wade Elliott. Owens filled the spot periodically.
There's also one other artist who also filled the spot, and I'm going to profile him also during this this Sunday morning classics.
While the others was used for live shows. With Owens officially filling in that spot, the trio continued to perform as Ray, Goodman, and Brown. The trio released 2 albums in the 2000s, one in 2002 and the other in 2003. In 2003, the group provided background vocals for Alicia Keys' song, You Don't Know My Name. On July 26, Goodman passed away at the age of 67. Larry Ice Winfrey, a long-standing honorary member throughout the 2000s, officially filled in Goodman's spot in 2014. In 2016, Brown suffered from a stroke, but he was able to make a full recovery and continue to perform. Kenan Blount and Kenny Brown took over for Owens and Winfrey. To this day, Billy Brown continues to perform with the two new members, keeping the legacy of Ray Goodman and Brown alive. Now, before we head up out of here, I have a question for you guys. What is your favorite song from Ray Goodman and Brown?
Okay, thank you very much for indulging me watching that beam footage there to give you some background on Ray Goodman and Brown. I know you'd rather I do that than listen to me read it. But you notice I was talking about that, how a lot of members interchange the groups. Okay, so let me kick off this first song here. Let me get the playlist. Okay, I'm gonna play some hits from the Moments, and this first one it's called "Just Because He Wants to Make Love." I mean, these guys were smooth, man, smooth. Okay, this is the Moments that we're listening to on today's Sunday Morning Classics.
Right now, let's welcome aboard the Soul Train for the very first time three very handsome and talented young men who comprise one of the finest singing groups of.
I was motivated to show them on Soul Train. But yeah, you can show a lot of groups, but a lot of us are familiar with Soul Train. Not me. Soul Train proved too much for the man. But be that as it may, a lot of us acknowledge how Soul Train was instrumental in the promoting of our black artists. So that's why I try to put venues that you are familiar with where they're performing and live.
All time, the fabulous Moments.
Now, sometimes you hear something else. Just sprinkle magic in your favorite shit to show I love you. That's the stylistics. So that was a little, I don't want to say plagiarism, but when I first heard the intro, that's what I thought. The stylistics. Bet you my golly wow. And it's time for that family connection here at Sunday Morning Classic. Whoa! Say hello, Dutchie. She just had a bath. You just had your bath? No. Say hello. I had a hard time turning on my laptop because she went crazy with it. Say hello, Mia.
Hello.
Okay, one of those things. Okay, and come here. What's your name again? Maylene, come here, baby, because you are very important to our family. This is how Yaya. We call her how Yaya. Come here. Say hello, my. Okay. Thank you very much. And while you're here, Maylene, can you make me another drink?
Yes, sir.
Okay, here we go. Back with the Moments, and on Soul Train. Al Goodman.
Separate too hard. Don't give your before you do. Let me assure you. Just because he wants to make love doesn't mean he loves you. I'm just
Just because he wants to make love to tell your running partner, his girlfriend, hey, yo, baby, just because he wants to make love to you doesn't mean he love you. Yeah, I do. I love you, baby. Lay down. I think I love you.
They say a blue always sweet sleep. It sweeps you up your feet. Tell me what will it mean? Oh, if you are a part of this game,
Goodman.
what a chance today. Before you kiss it, you better listen.
Watching the moments and Ray Goodman Brown.
Just because he wants to make love,
Just because he wants to make love doesn't mean he loves you. Okay, that was the moments. Just because she wants to make love to you doesn't mean she loves you. What a cold-hearted thing to say. But, you know, be that as it may. Okay, this next video I'm going to show you, this is one where you can see, you know, very seldom do you get to see groups period, performing and practicing their routine. And this is I come across with a moment we're actually rehearsing for don't start. We're actually rehearsing and the name of the song is, that's what I'm trying to find the name of the song. The name of the song is called Dolly My Love. Okay, so check them out rehearsing Dolly My Love to perfection before they go public or go on the road and do what they're going to do with it. I miss it, baby. This is what they look before they, you know, do a dress rehearsal or dress to go on stage. So this is like everyday wear, doing their thing, making money, learn perfection. Okay, that was Dolly My Love, and that was the Moments. And you got a chance to see them rehearsing their music. And this one here, I wanted to play. Now, keep in mind that that I want to play the songs. Right now, I'm in the Moments. You know, before they make the break to Ray Goodman and Brown, changing the name or what have you, which is the same group, but it landmarks a different era where they switch labels and all that stuff like that, and results. Okay, so this is the Moments. I might play a live by someone else of this song, but I want to play the original release of this song, and this is "Look at Me, I'm in Love." Gotta find a new girl. I know you want to hear them sing it. I'm torturing you. Look at me, I'm in love. Look at me, I'm in love. Look at me, I'm in love. I remember this song. Do you? Look at me, I'm in love. I found the right girl. I finally found the right girl. Someone who I can spend my life with. I can spend my life with. Spend my nights with. Spend my nights with. Share my life with. Share my life with. Look at me, I'm in love. Look at me, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Look at me, I'm in love. The preacher said she's my girl. The preacher said she's my girl. Whoa! I'm saying I do for the rest of my life. And I think it's so nice. She's gonna be my wife. Look at me. Woo! Look at me, can't you see I'm being loved? Can you look at your partner and say, you know, man, you're in love, man. Just in the glow in his face, the smile, the extra, pep to his step, and say, man, what's causing it? You're the reason you got me dancing on the ceiling, baby. Joy of love is in the air, and love has blossomed around us. It's everywhere. Oh, how happy you have made me. Let's stay together until eternity. I don't want to hear what you got to say. I don't want to get involved with that. The reason I'm laughing because I was with this Spanish, this Puerto Rican girl who I got the meaning of sex with her. What it was all about for real. But I had offered to go to Spain with Ron Van Cleef. Ron Van Cleef, if you might know, he was in the Black Dragon. I think it was called the Black Dragon. Yeah, Black Dragon. Yeah, there was the Last Dragon and the Black Dragon with Ron Van Cleef, and he wanted me to go to Spain with him for tournament fighting. Because that was my thing, tournament. and katas, doing like this. And I said, Ron, can't you see? I'm in love. I don't want to go nowhere. So I know they've been there, done that. Okay, that was the moments. Look at me, I'm in love. We're going to go to okay. Okay, now this next song is this is a song I do remember being in the basement with the red light on, with someone bumping, grinding against, and feeling between the leg and feeling girdle. But yes, I remember this. I remember this song here, baby. This called "I Found Love on a One-Way Street." So let's go with it. Baby girl.
And lost it on a lonely highway. I was lost. True love now will never die. So I've been told.
And I'm telling you now, if you love someone, truly, truly love someone, you should never, ever stop loving them. Man, because it wasn't love. Because love is not something that just stops and goes. I mean, when you love someone, okay. Unfortunately, when I got to relationships, I knew when it started going bad. I said, look, baby, let's break it up here because things are going south. And we still were able to be friends. So most anyone in my past, I can pick up the phone and call, and they'd be happy to hear from me because we got nothing but good things, good thoughts, and good memories. So, yeah, man, when you love someone, you always love them. At least for me, I always love them. Sometimes I call people and just say, hey, I'm just thinking about you. You don't got to answer this text. You ain't got to answer this email. I just want to let you know I'm thinking about you. And that's all I want to do is let them know that you're still in my life and you made a difference. And because of that, I will always love you. That's why I say I will always love you more. Peace. Listen, check this out. Love on a two-way street. Mm-hmm. That's a rapid. But you know what? Check this out.
Music softly playing, her lips were gently saying, I love you. She told me in desperation, I thought it was a revelation. And then she walked
held me in desperation. The thought was a revelation. And then she walked out. I found love on a two-way street and lost it on a lonely highway. Love on a two-way street and lost it on a lonely highway. Bye, baby, bye-bye. Lost it, baby, bye.
You know, it turned out that yeah, he was loving her, but then you know what? She creeped on this way. You know, finding love on a two-way street. You know, how would you psychoanalyze that? You're both going this way, and somehow, believe it or not, I dated a girl at a toll booth. And in Fairfield, Queensboro, I would go through, and I went there, and very seldom do you get the same girl, you know, at the toll booth. And I said, oh, I remember you from yesterday. She said, I remember you. I said, come on, bro, real quick. So what's your phone? What's your phone number? I'll call you. And you know, luck would have it. I don't know how many of you players out there call yourself players until you can date a girl from a damn toll booth. Or have credit from street entertainers. Okay, so anyway, so I'm telling you too much of my stories. Okay, so anyway, yeah, so you're going this way or whatever, and you know, you meet someone, you know, already you're going opposite direction. You always want to meet someone in the same lane as you were, moving in the same direction, but you're going two different directions. So it didn't work out. But you know what? Is it true? It's better to have loved and lost than to never loved at all. Okay, this next song. This is my moment, the moment's anthem. I sing this song all the time to this day. I sing it karaoke. I started off with it or whatever. But this is my song here. That you know what? ain't no better explanation about loving girls than this. What's up? Let's talk about girls. Girls.
I like them fat, I like them tall, so skinny, so small. I like to get to know them all. Girls, love the things they know, love the things they show. Have to be where they go. Pretty girls, the sunshine in your hair, if you're everywhere. Girls are everywhere. I like to be a woman with all sorts of them fine ones. You know they're all good looking. They the ones who do the best cooking. Gonna run with a lot of money. Gonna chill with lots of honey. Gonna feel that doing freaky things. Gonna fall that money that might just swing. Girls, I love the things they know. Love the things they show. Got to be where they go. Hey girls, the sunshine in their hair, the perfume that they wear. Girls are everywhere. Superfly, sugar and spice, everything.
That's why I believe. There's no such thing as an ugly woman. I'll say it again for those of you in the back. There is no such thing as an ugly woman. There's a lazy woman, but not an ugly woman.
I like to be a magician, then I can't stop wishing I take my magic wand and pull the happy fun. But if the guys can see me, just where I was going to be before they could count from 1 to Love the things they know, love the things they show. I got to be where they go. Pretty girls, sunshine in their hair, perfume everywhere. Girls are everywhere. Super fine, sugar style, everything nice. Special.
That's my favorite moment song. Girls! They become yours too if you take the if you believe like I believe, man. Shit. Okay, we profiled the moments. Those are the moments, and now we're gonna move on to Ray Goodman and Ryan. This might run a little longer because I really got some footage I want to show you, and rather than being part two, I got nobody else coming into the studio to shoot, so it's all mine. So now we're gonna go into Ray Goodman and Brown. We're gonna go into that. So before I dive into Ray Goodman and Brown, let me play you this footage here that I did when I interviewed Al Goodman.
I'm Al Goodman from Ray Goodman and Brown, and I'm out here for the 5th anniversary of Stan and WGBB, and I'm loving it, man. We have a lot of good friends, seeing a lot of friends from different groups of persuaders, escorts, a window from Blue Magic. I mean, it's just like old home week, so I'm glad to be a part of it.
Okay, listen, I want to ask you a question. What do you think the state is of classic soul today? Are you getting a good turnout when you perform out there?
We're getting great turnouts when we perform because our age group don't have anywhere else to go besides church. And if it's good entertainment, they come out to see the shows that are reputable, So we've been getting great response from the show.
Okay, I'll tell you. The name of my show is called Dreams and Nothing More Than Plans Awaiting Action. What advice would you give someone about following your dreams and your goals?
Well, I would say follow your dream, but don't let it interfere with what you're supposed to do. Like get an education and so forth. Do all of that, but make sure that you get your education. And when you get to the point where something good is going to happen for you, make sure that you get a good entertainment lawyer to take care of your business for you.
Okay, and what advice would you give a young artist coming into the business and how to become a classic group or a longevity as Ray Goodman and Brown has?
Well, watch somebody from the old school and see how they did it for years and patting yourself behind that. Joe Robinson told us years ago in the early 60s to follow the Dells example. The singing group, the Dells. And that's what we followed throughout the years to see how they did it and how they stayed together with longevity. We did the same thing. Okay, and I would tell young people to try to follow somebody from the old school that stayed together. So and get advice from those groups. Talk to them. They'll give you the advice to keep it going.
Okay, thanks a lot, brother.
Okay, that was my interview with Al Goodman from Ray Goodman and Brown, and he gave an awful lot of great advice as far as following your dreams and your goals. Okay, we're gonna jump into Ray Goodman and Brown right now. So this first song we're gonna play is of course. Now I'm gonna play this song a few times, not a few times, but a couple of times, because it's important that you understand about the transitory members who perform with the group. So this one, Gotta Be a Special Lady, which is one of their first biggest hits as Ray Goodman and Brown, and this is with Ray Goodman and Brown.
You gotta be a special lady, 'cause you got me sitting on top of the world, sitting on top of the world. You gotta be a special lady, 'cause you got me sitting on top of the world, sitting on top of the world. Somehow I knew it would be you to change streets when you call my name. Ever since that day, I haven't been the same. Ooh, before I met you, my sun didn't want to shine.
Is that something? Before I met you, my sun didn't want to shine. Wow, cold blooded.
Oh, suddenly slipped from behind. Back with the weasel in my mind. Special lady, and I'm very excited.
Just a reminder that you're watching the Moments, who had converted into Ray Goodman and Brown because of a change of labels that they had to work for, sign under. They can no longer use the Moments, but decided to go under Ray Goodman and Brown. Gotta be a special lady. Imagine having a woman behind you that is supporting you making you feel good. She's rooting for you. I mean, she's in your corner. Where's that? You feel like you're on top of the world because everything is going great, man. I mean, this woman's behind me. She's supporting me. She's loving me. She's giving me everything she needs. One day I hope to have that. Okay, that was Ray Goodman and Brown as the original members as Ray Goodman and Brown. Then later on, they switched members. Like I said, Ray Goodman and Brown is one of the groups that use a lot of transitory members who come in and out, just like the Persuaders, the Delphonics, a lot of music. Okay, so at this time they have Kenny Owens. Kenny Owens stepped in to do the lead in that falsetto voice. So I'm gonna play this one here, Kenny Owens, and I don't know how many of them he's gonna be in the remainder of the videos, but he is one of the main vocals members who took over after one of the other members left. So these are the crews. Like I said, this is I'm trying to show as many live footage. Remember, these groups are still performing. I'm in the Philippines, but if you're in the States, man, and you're in any of the circumference or where they're playing or whatever, go see them. I have friends now here in who are in the United States who are having venues, and when I contacted them, I said, look, let me send you the money of the cost of 2 tickets that you can give to someone or donate to someone. And, so this way, I want to support you. I'm going to support you in what you're doing because it's always about support. And because you're not there physically, that does not mean that you still cannot support an artist, a friend, or someone pursuing their dreams and their goals. But anyway, be that as it may, this is Ray Goodman Brown with Kenny Owens, who is now the lead singer.
Y'all like that? Can we do it one more time? One more time? Y'all ready? I'm ready. Let's do it. Come on. Let's get it. Ready, guys?
Now, if you can imagine them, if you got the imagination to imagine them on a corner somewhere in Harlem or somewhere downtown in front of a music studio, where they used to sing in the streets, where the guys would get together and say, oh, yeah, look, there's so-and-so, come on, let's do it. Do, 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 and show them what they have in hopes of getting a record label, a deal, or whatever, so this is what it would sound like. Hey, what's up, man? Put a titty in that baby's mouth. Okay, that was the moment singing on a Soul Train cruise. Often cruise they have a number of classic soul artists who are classic soul artists who perform during those cruises. That's my hair. Okay, do I look GQ? Okay, so that was one of the performances on that cruise. Okay, this next one we're going to do, this is Ray Goodman Brown singing a medley. What's it from? Okay, we're singing a medley, so you'll check it out. And again, this is with, I believe, with Kenny Owens. Kevin Owens. Excuse me. Yeah, that's Kevin in the middle. Singing a medley of the moments. Thank you for stopping in. Don't forget to hit that like. Keep me in your feed.
I want you to go. Oh, I want to go, but I can't stay here. No, I want to go, but I just can't go before. Now I don't want to love you. I wish I loved you like I did. Honey, you know I did.
Oh, Dre, I didn't know that. You know, that the Whales did that Girls song. It's a classic, baby. It's a classic. Classic. And thanks for joining me, Dez Going Global, Dre Going Global. And also, I appreciate your support. Okay. Now, there have been a number of artists. And this one artist I'm going to play, you're probably not going to hear much about him. You probably never see beat footage of him. But he was just as instrumental during those songs during the 70s and 80s, because he was one of those singers that they would always call in whenever they someone else to fulfill a spot or hold on. Don't. Yes, my name is Gerard. You see it on my hat, don't you? Good morning to you too, my man. Okay. So anyway, he's one of those who filled the spot for. Well, I'll let him tell you, and I'm going to show you some footage of him performing at one of my venues. All right. This gentleman's name is Chris Curry. Chris Curry has recorded, performed with all the great groups because of his falsetto ability as a singer.
Okay, right now I'm speaking with Chris Curry. Chris Curry, how are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
Okay, good. Tell us what you're doing today.
Today we're celebrating the 30th anniversary of 98.7 KISS FM, which I was proud to be part of in a short period of time.
Okay, well, over the years, tell me how KISS FM what it has done and what it's meant for you.
Well, it is meant because it brings back some great memories of a great friend of mine who has since passed, Isaac Hayes, and my involvement in the community, also having created the R&B Fridays that we had at the World Trade Center, and also the first KISS jingle, the official commercial jingle, which was 98.7 KISS FM, which I wrote along with Travis Milner.
Well, you know, I remember when I first met you, it happened to be at KISS FM's, Shayla was having her thing on 42nd Street, her open mic, and that's when I first met you. And you've been out a couple of times at my event too. Chris, tell us a little bit more about yourself and what you're doing today.
Well, currently I'm recording with many of the recording artists that you're familiar with: Black Ivory, Blue Magic, Greg Goodman Brown, Allison Williams, GQ, Double Exposure, Allison Williams, I believe I said it, Melissa Morgan. We're doing a new CD called Jamming on the Mic Live with Chris Curry and Friends. This is a sequel to the recording that I did recently called Jamming on the Mic Live with Chris Curry
be a star? How people can reach you?
My classes, yeah. Well, I have someone who's currently in the semifinals of America's Got Talent, and I have someone in The Voice. They can reach me at soyouwanttobeastar.org or 212-978-3640. I repeat, 212-978-3640. It's been a pleasure speaking with you today.
Okay, Chris, and I want to say thank you for the many times that you come and supported me in my events at Reverend Al Sharpton's place and also on Long Island. It's terrific seeing you again, my brother, and peace be with you, my brother.
You too. Stay well.
Okay, bye now.
Okay, now he has a class called "So You Want to Be a Star," but that's not how you say it. It says "So You Want to Be a Star." And as you heard him speak about some of his graduates have been on The Voice and America's Got Talent, etc. Okay, so this is a footage. I'm gonna put it here. You know, I was gonna chop it up, but then I said no. Chris is just as important as any of the member, any of the classic soul groups, because when they're going on tour and or if they're playing it somewhere and another member can't make it, he's the cat who fills in for him. So instead of chopping it up, I've decided to play the whole bit. It's about 10 minutes long, but enjoy Chris Curry and check out his skills as a falsetto.
This is the way it should show up. Okay, my name is Gerard, editor-in-chief of SGIB magazine that stands for Soldiers Got Intents to Believe That, and everyone should be soldiering for something. A dream, a goal, an idea, a train of thought. And owner of PBG's Productions, that stands for Photos by Gerard, the best in freelance publicity photography, and former editor-in-chief of the Men's Auxiliary National Action Network newsletter for its founder, Reverend Dr. Al Sharpton. Okay, so you can reach me at 631-766-6106, or you can email me at sgibmagazine@gmail.com. Okay, this is part 3.
It just occurred to me, I had that number for almost 20 years now.
I may find another 4, I don't know. But I know this stuff, like I said, it's good. This is what I do. See, when people talk about, what I do and everything, I do publicity. Each one of these artists, each one of these people who are showing up on this video that...
I missed that. I took a picture of it, it didn't show up, or maybe it wasn't a picture at all, but I missed it. So if you could just comment and shoot it to me again.
That I have of them, my posting it is advertisement for them. You see, because they're the ones who are going to benefit the most of it, depending upon how good they perform. But anyway, and also I like for you to see the type of programs I put on, so that with the right backing under the Borough Corporation, that's BERYL, which stands for Be Ever Remembering Your Love. But let's get back to this. Ciao.
This is Chris Curry. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Michael Harding, who is the head legal counsel at Reverend Al Sharpton's organization, Chris Curry, and I forgot who the other person was, but they came out and supported me on Super Bowl night. So just to let you know what type of, they kept reminding me about it. I missed it again, shoot it again. Dre, don't be pulling my chain on some message you're gonna retract. Retract it. After what I got to go through, if you're gonna send it, send it! Now remember, he's performing at my event. My event called Dreams Are Nothing More Than Plans Awaiting Action. It was an annual thing that I did I did for the community, and I would have celebrities come, artists who I knew in the business come, and it's amazing what a limousine ride would provide for you. Plus, paid them too as well. And I also had, what's his name? Kwesi Selassie. It was about him. He was he's won about 3 or 4 Canadian Juno Awards for Best Reggae Album, and he's performing around the world, doing charity work for organizations and feeding people. He's out of Canada. But that's what this event was for him to raise money.
And I would like to do one of our signature songs. That's the sensuous version.
Damn, Dre, why would you want to retract that? Yes, yes, yes. I'm not someone who's just playing shit. I'm someone who's there. Yeah, man. But check him out. Now he's going to go into songs he performed with Ray Goodman and Brown. But listen, just listen to this cat's voice and you'll understand why he's a sought after falsetto in a lot of the groups. That girl that was passing by, her name is Colors. She's Colors International. And if you Google Blaze the Mic in New York City, you'll see her. She's my partner in New York. And a lot of things I done, and will do in the future, especially concerning my magazine. When I go back to New York, I would go to her, and she will promote me around the area, okay? So that's Colors International. That's a cold line. Before I met you, my sun didn't want to shine. But then you crept up from behind. Woo! You gotta be a special lady. Nothing yet. Just hang in there. now watch him. I love you, Chris. I don't know if you ever see this. It's about you. Listen. That ain't it. That ain't it. Wait, wait. Just wait. That's $1,000 there, baby. Stop. Wow, that was Chris Curry. If you saw the kids on the side, not meaning to take it away from Chris Curry, but they're getting photographs I've taken of celebrities that they like or whatever that's part of the giveaway for the kids. But man, this is Chris. Now you understand why them groups like the Moments, Ray Goodman Brown, the Delphonics, Blue Magic, the Escorts, whatever they needed that voice, they contacted Chris Curry, man. Yeah, Chris Curry did his thing. Okay, I know I'm way over, but I'm sure you will indulge me. Let me see what I have scheduled for coming to you next. Okay. This next one I'm going to do, this one is from Kevin Owens. And you get to hear his voice and how he performed. I know I'm well over the 60 minutes, but you know what? It's cool. And you okay with it? I'm okay with it. I want to finish this. No more two parts. I'm just going to do what I got to do and do my thing. This is Kevin Owens who's saying, look at me, I'm in love. Now, you saw the Moments do it from the beginning, and I played that song that they did. I don't think there was no video, but it was the actual recording of the song from when it during that time. So now you get to see them doing it as they're performing it today, with Kevin Owens. Okay, and this is Look at Me, I'm in Love.
Fellas.
Look at me, I'm in love. Look at me, I'm in love. Ooh, look at me, I'm in love.
That's Kevin Owens.
I finally found the right girl.
Him and Chris are running buddies. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, yo, Chris, I can't be there. Can you cover Owens? Sure. Owens say, Chris, I can't be there. Will you cover Chris? Yeah, sure. That they are the two that vacillate from different groups from during that era because of their talent and skills as a falsetto singer.
Someone that I can spend my life with. Share girl.
That's what preachers say. Preachers say
I'm
that.
saying I do for the rest of my life, and I think it's so nice. She's gonna be my wife.
You know, it's funny, you know, these videos I'm doing, and I wondered if the artist is going to see them. But then it just occurred to me, Anthony Andrews, who is with me on with Stan the Man's radio show, he has contact with all of these artists who I'm playing now. So I'm going to reach out to him and say, look, hey, Anthony, can you shoot them this link to let them know that I love them in the Philippines?
I'm in love.
And if they want to come on, hit me up.
Give yourself another round of applause for coming out tonight. Come on. Yeah. And for all the wonderful groups before us, give it up for everyone. Come on. And joy of love is in the air, and love has blossomed around us, and it's everywhere. Oh, how happy you have made me. So let's stay together until eternity.
Sing that, Owens. Kevin, sing it.
Can't you see? Can't you see? I'm so happy. I'm in love. Woo. I'm in love. Just look at me. Look at me. I'm in love.
All right, that was Look at Me, I'm in Love. And this was profiling Kevin Owens, who was one of those falsettos that him and Chris Curry used to run together. Road dogs. We say they road dogs together. Okay, this next video I'm going to play, I got 2 more videos I'm going to play, and then we're going to tie this up in a bow and say amen. This next one I'm going to play is from the Apollo Live. The Apollo Theater is in New York City. I've been there numerous times. I got shots of my daughter rubbing the lucky, tree stump that, what's his name? Kid Curry, or what is it? Kid son, whatever it is, used to rub. But anyway, this is one from the Apollo Theater. And of course, it's profiling Kevin Owens, because at this time, Kevin Owens was the part of Ray Goodman and Brown, carrying the legacy. So let's go, let's go with it, live at the Apollo. Oh no, not you there. Here.
Welcome back. It's time to take a...
I just want to say, life has been so much easier since I figured out how to put my shit in order instead of going, no. I hope you appreciate it. Mad love to you, and thank you for all you who joined me on today's show. And I got nothing but mad surprises coming up for you. But I'm about ready to pull out my bag of tricks, and actually start dialing some numbers so they can come on and speak to you or do some video with them. And once I learn how to do Zoom, they'll be here on this show too. So keep watching Sunday Morning Classics as time goes by. So there's music with your host, Gerard, from Gerard Black in the Philippines with the truth. Because you know what? And editor-in-chief of Filipino Soul. I'm in the Philippines, and I am the soul brother number 1 here in the motherfucking Philippines.
Moment to hear some of the greatest slow jams of all time. Here are Apollo legends, Ray Goodman and Brown. You must be a special lady. You got your notebook. And a very exciting girl. Thanks, man.
I'll bring it out a little bit further.
Al Goodman,
You gotta
every
be
now.
a special lady. Some harmony. Cause you got me sitting on top of the world. Sitting on top of the world. Somehow I knew people like you.
I wanted to see how they were doing it today with Kevin Owens doing the lead. He's really good.
Change my gray skies to blue. But it was strange when you called my name. Ever since that day, I haven't been the same.
You know what's funny about me? I'll tell you this. When I speak about an artist and like Kevin Owens or Al Goodman, I don't speak of the other artists because I don't know them. I don't know them personally. Those names I speak, I do know personally, and I've had a one-on-one with them that has embedded their name in my brain. So that's why I'm able to call them quite easily and regularly.
Before I met you, my sun didn't want to shine. Before all of a sudden you snuck up from behind. With the week.
Now, when Chris was talking about his "So You Want to Be a Star" thing, what he's doing, he had it at a place in Harlem called Amy Ruth. Amy Ruth, those of you who would know Amy Ruth, those of you who are in Harlem, New York, you know Amy Ruth. You know, it was upstairs, and that's where Chris held his "So You Want to Be a Star." Yeah. And great food, terrific food. If you're at the sound of my voice and Amy Ruth is still open, go to Amy Ruth. But anyway, Amy Ruth was the venue where I used to run into Kevin and Chris Curry and all that stuff whenever I got the mood. And not only that, but I have big canvases of Michael Jackson. I have big canvases of what's her name, Mary J. Blige. I had big canvases of artists that was also part of the gift that was being presented to the winner of the performing artist of that night. Okay, so just kind of give you a little more further backstory, as I call it.
Must be a special lady. And a very exciting girl. Exciting. Must be a special lady.
Yeah.
Sitting on top of the world. Sitting on top of the world. I was like a song, so out of key. Then you came and gave my soul a melody, baby. Thanks to you for pulling me through. I always lost, but now I win with you.
Before I met you, my sun didn't want to shine. Then all of a sudden you sneak up from behind. You know what? This is the part of the show I put in my breakfast. Breakfast. So what kind of meat we have? Make it fast. Make it fast. You got eggs, egg, grits, sausage, cheese, and toast. Okay. Hey, Mia, those are the 5 things called the works, right? The works. Now, what I want to ask you is that after we finish, we're going to go buy chicken, and I'm going to take chicken to Valencia, okay? Okay. All right. Excuse me, but the brother got the monchas.
And she's my baby.
And a very exciting girl.
Exciting.
I gotta be a special lady.
Cause you got me sitting on top of the world. Sitting on top of the world. Special lady say, oh yeah. Oh, baby.
You know what? And a very exciting girl. You gotta be a special lady. Kevin, come on, baby. But you got me sitting on top of the world. Sitting on top of the world. All right, very good. Okay, I got one more song I'm gonna play for you, and I'm out. So, I hope you enjoyed this show. I've had a lot of fun bringing it to you. We're at show 39. We're doing okay. I appreciate those of you who just check in at 7 o'clock just to see if I'm on time, in time. But okay, this next song is one of the first. We had the moments. We went to Ray Goodman and Brown, the members, or interchangeable members, shall we say, and Ray Goodman and Brown. And now we're at the end of the show, and I'm going to start back from the top. This is the moment's first hit, okay? And it's called Hey girl, come here, girl. What's your name? Yo, P, come here, baby. No, you don't say P. You say, yo, darling, come here, baby. You know, I have been watching you from the other side of the room, and I finally mastered up the courage to want to walk over and say hello to you. But before I take you by myself, let me at least ask you, what's your name? It just occurred to me, if you want to prove that you have a red-blooded, true blue brother under your arms in your home, there's only two things you have to do. You have to play YMCA. If your man start bopping to that, he's not true blue. Or if you play, I will survive. I was alone. I was a sacrifice. If he's moving his lips to that, he's not true blue. A lot of you may wonder why I don't play female artists, because Father Officer, female artists couldn't say what was in my heart. Only male artists could. But there was one female artist who could, and her name was Millie Jackson. So go through my live and check out Millie Jackson. You know, I mean, my God. And she did her thing because she wanted to emulate the men, okay? She's probably more men than you are, okay? So anyway, let's finish this out. Yo, girl, yo, girl, what's your name? Tell me what's your name, what's your name, girl? I know my wife's name.
All day, I watch you pass me by. I wanted to stop you, but I didn't know. What would I say? Or what would I do if I had a chance to get close to you?
I don't ask girls what's your name anymore. I'm too old for that. But you know what I say? Yo, baby, lay down. I think I love you.
Just give me a minute of your precious time. I've got something to say that's been on my mind. Let's start with first things first. I don't wanna play games. I simply want to ask a question. Tell me, what is your name? Smile, you never seem alone. In my heart, I knew I had to get close to you. I always knew I had to get close to you.
Trouble now. I want to thank you. Watching Sunday Morning Classics with your host, Gerard. As time goes by, so does music. And today, we're going to focus on the music, on the moments, and Ray Goodman and Brown. Classic R&B artists who have made a tremendous difference. Who I remember in the clubs, in the blue lights, the red lights, rubbing on a girdle. But that's what they wore at that time. If you don't remember a girl wearing a girdle, then you ain't part of this club. Okay? So anyway, what's your name? What you say? Okay, that's the last song. No, it's not the last song. I'm gonna play my anthem. Okay, this is my anthem right here. That I want you to go out listening to and understanding what I feel about this.
I'm Goodman from Ray Goodman and Brown, and I'm out here for the 5th anniversary of Stan and
Yes, I'm gonna go out with this. I'm gonna go out with this, baby. Girls, I like them fat, I like them tall, some skinny, some small. I like to get to know them all. Girls, love things they know, love the things they show. Got to be where they go. Pretty girls, the sunshine in their hair, perfume everywhere. Girls everywhere. I like to be with 4 or 5 of their flowers who know they're good looking. They know what to do with best cooking.
Give me love about money. Give me two with lots of honey. Give me things that do freaky things. Give me all that love that like to swing.
Girls, I love things they know, love things they show. Got to be where they go. Pretty girls, the sunshine in their hair, the perfume everywhere. Girls are everywhere. Sugar and spice. One more verse.
I love to be a magician, then I can't stop wishing.
I'll take my magic wand and prove I have good fun.
girls can see me. First day I was a Goodman. Before we got off from 1 to 3, I had 10 girls standing next to me.
Okay, remember, dreams are nothing more than plans awaiting action. Never disrespect the elderly or pull someone up. And sometimes, you're the only one to see your vision. And the best revenge in life is to live good. I'm living good today. I hope you are too. And we're lucky to have a woman like Ollie Woodson, who we covered, treated like a lady. And ladies, if you're lucky enough to have a good man like me, make him feel like a king. And remember, I always love you more and never, well, I always love you more. And remember, may you live to be 100 and me 100 minus a day. So you'll never know. I will never know that people like you have ever gone on. Maryland! Remember, I'll talk to you later. Love you like a love song, baby.